Today we are reading A Tangle of Knots. And our question is,
why is Miss Mallory so upset?
well, I'm not upset, I'm basically worried.
Worried. Whatever.
I don't know. I think the reason is because she's lonely. And I think because she's lonely and Katie was her only friend in the orphanage. And plus she was the only kid in the orphanage that stayed that long.
I think it's
But do you
because
think,
she misses other kids.
But do you think Katie will burst out at Miss Mallory for taking her from her perfect family?
Yes.
Well, hopefully at least she'll release her feelings instead of just keeping it in.
I'm sorry.
Okay. But But here's another little mini question. Why did Toby drive into Miss Mallory's field for Miss Mallory's home for lost girls?
What are you talking about?
I just said a little mini question while you were gone because I was waiting to discuss with you.
Okay.
So, what do you think? What do you think Miss Mallory's?
I have a good question.
What?
How do you think that air balloon? Where do you think that air balloon came from?
Because there's a hot air balloon on the cover.
Wait, what color did it say that air balloon was?
It didn't say it. It just said there was a hot air balloon 12 stories down from there on the sidewalk.
No, it said there was a red and blue air balloon.
I don't think it ever mentioned the color.
Yeah,
I might be wrong. You could be right. I don't know. I'm just making up.
It mentioned the color.
We don't know what the color it is, but it's probably the one on the cover.
Donna. So.
So, Alexis, what do you think the signpost is?
I think the signpost is
either contrast and contradiction or tough question.
I think it's
contrast and contradiction or
tough question.
Tough question. I think it's contrast and contradiction.
First one, tough question. Next one. Wait, no.
Contrast and contradiction.
No, not contrast. Let me think. Maybe. It could be again and again because it's on this cover. And then they mention it in the book.
I politely disagree because that's the only... Because it would have to mention it more than once.
That's true.
And it only meant... Well, it's technically not mentioning it in the book if it's on the cover. It's just an illustration. It's a foreshadowing of what might happen.
So, okay. I think it might be Words of the Wiser.
How is it a Words of the Wiser?
I have no idea.
How'd that get there?
I have no idea.
Okay, but I think it's a contrast and contradiction. What do you think it is?
Tough question.
Okay.
It's a tough question for a tough question.